guys, and today welcome back to another video with SpikeCube. Today's sort of like a tutorial. And today's tutorial will be on how to make a 2D intro for free using Panzoid. And we're going to start from scratch, meaning no templates and no help from other people. Because usually when you search up for how to make an intro, people usually show you to just go search up a template and like change your name, change the color, and then download it and add it. But today I'm gonna show you guys how to make one yourself. So first, as you can see, all you do is click on Clip Maker 2, and you're gonna use New Project if not already. And we're not gonna click on any of these. These are just example templates. So if you already have one started, you would click load. If you want to save it because you're not going to be able to finish it today, then you would save. But for now, we're going to go to here and you guys can change it. I'm going to keep mine on 20 times 7 by 720. Sorry for the outside noise if you guys could hear it. But most popular one would be this one. Mine just works here better. And you can change how long you want. I'm going to probably change it up to 8 seconds. Because I want it to be a little bit longer, you know. Now we're going to go to scene. Usually you would use block from Minecraft. So as you can see, if that's what you do. But I'm going to use darkness because it gives you some cool effects. And change this to 1. So now we're going to start by adding our name. So you're going to go to text, Clip Maker, and change it to whatever name is. So I'm gonna change mine to Spike for this video purposes because SpikeCube is kind of long. Here you can change the font. I'm gonna change it to permanent markers right there. It's kind of a cool font that I like. And then to see what it looks like, you can click on this eye thingy. Yeah. So now you can change the size. I'm going to keep on the eye thingy because it's easier for me to see it that way. So now we just don't want, well, I think that an intro should be interesting. We don't want to just see the name and music, right? You gotta see some action, some moving. So I'm going to add another object and make it some kind of a shape. So let's say circle. Now as you can see, if we change the color to make it easier to see. Whoops. Okay, I guess we can keep the circle red. So as you can see, the shape is not actually a circle. So you're going to go to detail and change it to 100. And that's going to make all the shape sides no pointy parts, I guess. And then we're going to change it to however big you want it. So I'm going to go to 5 to make it smaller, or 50 to make it huge. But I'm going to change it to, let's say, 10. Too small. So just keep changing it until you choose a reasonable size. Maybe 35. Yeah, 35. So then I can just change the name back to however big I want it. I like it that way. Okay, so now, obviously, this is all you're going to see. So we want to add some action, some movement into it. So I'm going to go to the part where I want to, so for the beginning, what we're going to change is change the scale to 0 for the first two. This one, you don't really have to change it if you don't want to. And then we're going to drag it to wherever we want the shape to be changing. So 1, I'm going to go to time 1. You can see it right there. And then this is where I would click add keyframe. Keep it the way it is if it's good, and change it to 1. This will now make it able so that you can see it. So if we click play, you can see that the shape is moving. And I'm gonna make my name pop out from there. So I remember that at 1 was where the circle gets to its normal size. So what we're gonna do is go add another keyframe to scale. And this time I want it to instantly pop out. So we're gonna change it to keep that there. And then change the one earlier for it to be 0. And then we're going to drag it to the beginning and change it to 0 so that you don't see it in the beginning. Now you guys can put whatever shape you want. It doesn't have to be a circle. So as you see it, that's how it works. If I want it to go up a little, I could do that too. Right there. So now we have something that's like an intro, but it's really basic. And I want to add some more stuff to make it cooler. So maybe now we'll add like the name, instead of just popping up, coming from the left and into where the circle is. So we're going to add another shape, and I'm going to use a rectangle. Box and rectangles are basically the same. You guys do know. And we're going to change the color to make it easier to see. I'll change it to green. Not my name. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, you guys don't have to change your name. I'm just being stupid. Okay, not the same color, obviously. So orange is kind of hard to see. You should just change the colors for now. At the end, when you guys get like the perfect intro you want, then you would change it to whatever. And now I'm gonna resize it. So let's make it longer. I'm gonna go for 20, and that fits. So we have to make it taller, like that. So that's pretty good. Now I want so if we notice that we moved our name to pop out at 110, so I'm gonna move it to somewhere further so that it gives more time for it to pop out. So we changed it to 1.43 for that, and 1.47. I'm gonna move it up a little so that I can memorize it easier. Okay, 1.50 it is. So now we're gonna change this and make it 1.50 is when we want to see it. But this time, since I want it to come out from the left, I'm gonna keep it 20 actually. Sorry guys. And I'm gonna change the position. Which one was this one? 2, right? Alright. So position, if you guys don't know, negative makes it go to the left, and then positive makes it go to the right. So I'm gonna keep changing this, keeping it negative until I choose the perfect. If you guys want it to come from the right, then you keep it positive. So I'm gonna go to, let's say, 50. I feel like so. Okay. Negative 100. Nope. Negative 135. Nope. Negative 150 maybe. Okay. 180. 185. That should be perfect. And now we have right there. So right here is when it scales. We also want to put the position we want for it right there. So it should be at 0, right about there. So now, as you can see. So now that's something basic. If I want it to pop out, I could just also put the original number here, negative 150, and then it would be something like this, and it would pop out. Or if you guys want a different frame rate, you guys can change it too. So like that. So I like everything so far. And now we can add some other stuff and show you guys how it works. So I'm going to show you guys some effects right now. It tells you what, but I'm going to show you a little. So fish eye. It makes it look like it's fish. So the middle is more closer to you, or at least the way you see it. So as you can see, it's a little different right here. The lines aren't straight. So if you guys like it, you guys can keep it. I sort of like mine, but I don't like how it's like a lot. So I'm going to change it a little back, maybe even less. You can still see it because the lines are not straight, but it's very. And then you can, like all the other effects, you can change. You can click this, add a keyframe, and that's when you can turn it off. So that this whole thing has fish eye. When it gets to here, it's off, but I like it on the whole time, so I'll keep it there. Now we can add some colorings or lighting or enhancing it. Doesn't really matter. Bloom will make it like pretty much the middle shine out more. So if we click on this, we can also change the timing and stuff, amount. If you go into decimal numbers now, you'll see as it changes a lot. If we keep it 1.9, you see it's still there. 1, still pretty good. I like how it is though, so yeah. And then you can change the coloring too. So as you can see, it's like darker bluish. I kind of do like it like that. Just maybe let's see what it looks. It looks the same. And then outer glow, you can, let's say yellow. You can see now that it's greenish, but I don't really like it like that, so keep it like this. And then you have the radius and threshold. I'll show you guys how this one works, I guess. So if we go to 1, we can see it, we completely turn it off. 0.6, let's say. All it does is sort of like the contrast, but kind of different. So as you can see, 0.7. Which one was it? Yeah, I'm not sure what I just did. Lol. There we go. 0.4 was correct. Okay, so bloom looks cool. And then you guys have some swirls. So swirls, just make it like that. It's really confusing, and I'm not a fan of swirls, but like the others, you can change the angle 0.5 or 1 to make it look weird. 80 even. 80 makes it just look some kind of mandala, and like I said, I'm not a fan of it, so I'm just gonna change it to 0 and take it off. So you can also pixelate it. What that means is it's gonna look pixelated for a moment. So if we go to like a perfect spot right there, we can, let's go to pixelate. Right here, I'll put on, let's go 2 so it looks less weird, and 7 so that the names are still readable. Okay, and then right here is what I'm gonna turn it off. So for just for a split second, and then I'm gonna actually switch these, and then I'm gonna add another one so that it turns off right exactly after that, because I don't want to have the rest of the whole thing pixelated. So if we go right here, you can see it's pixelated, and now it's back to normal. And I sort of like that, so gonna keep it. You guys can have anamorphic lens flare. This one though will make your name disappear if you don't know how to actually do it correct. So if we change it the amount less, you'll see that your name starts showing. And right here it looks like the blue from the bloom is like gradient. I think that's how I say it. Sorry, I forgot. And it looks cool to me, and so that's why I'm gonna keep it. It's adds sort of like that gradient look to it. Yeah. Another one that you could do is blur. So blurs are not really what I like, so I'm not gonna keep. Or you can have a glitch. If you guys don't know what glitches are, it's when your screen goes confuzzling, or like something that's not supposed to happen, like in a game. So yeah, you guys could search it up. I'm not really sure how to explain. So I think at the end, I'm gonna have mine towards the end, like at 7:30. Have that glitch on, and we're gonna drag down. Make sure to click on it. So we're gonna have it on. Let me add this. That means the rest right here, pretty. So you also want to drag it to the beginning and turn it off if you don't want glitch for the whole way. And then drag it to wherever your keyframe for on is. And then like the other one, I like to keep it off after a little showcase of it. So let's say if we start here, so you can see that little glitch. Now, as you guys haven't noticed, but our names is still in one spot. And that's kind of boring, you know, after a while. So I'm gonna add some, now we're gonna do some custom stuff. We're gonna add some more objects, some more text if you want. I'm gonna add a circle to mine. And I'm gonna change it to 3 to not this. Whoops, the days go. Sorry guys. Okay, now we're gonna click on the circle and change the color to make it easier to see. And I'm gonna change the detail to 3, which turns it into a triangle. So for rotation, you can change the rotation. This one kind of makes it weird. So I want to change it to completely on the third one, which switches it the sides. 360 is for it to become upside down. I'm going to change it to 90 to turn it 1/4 of the way of how it is. And so now it looks pretty normal. Or I guess how I like it. You can change it to whatever you want. And we're going to change the position. So I want it to come from 50, 45 maybe. And then we're going to go down a bit or up. Yeah, we'll go up. We'll make it come out diagonally. So let's go to 8. No. 15 maybe. No. 20. Okay, so it looks like 20 works. I'm going to raise it up a little. So 24 maybe. Sorry for background noises, guys. Okay, so now, now that you have that, you guys could change how it is if you guys don't like it like that. I'm going to make it at 2. It'll have the shapes come in. So now we're gonna click on position to change it that way and keep it like this. So if you guys go to the beginning now, you can change the position of the shape to disappear and change it to maybe like 90 so you can't see it. And then as it gets here, it's trying to make its way towards here. So I can change the position from this to 30, making it come a little downwards if I like to. And I'll do that too with all of the shapes, so yeah.
Shiver me timbers. Yarr. Vasty scallywags. Hi, matey. Bring 'em from the yard,
added the shapes. So if we, oops, not there, go to the very beginning and we click play, you can see as the shape starts coming in and it looks pretty lit in my opinion. So that's how I like my intro. This is a very basic intro. If you guys want me to do something more complicated, which I can, trust me, I could. So now after that, as you can see, this all looks really cool, but not what I would choose for color choices. So I'm gonna change it up a bit. So be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I've added the colors that I wanted. So you can now click play. As you can see, yeah, this is how I want my intro color to be. I don't want to replay. But now we're missing one thing, and it's really important. Music. So, time to get music. Okay guys, so music's all added in. So now all we gotta do is choose mode. I'm gonna go for good quality. Extreme quality is good too, but super slow. Good quality is good, and you can change it however you want. I'm gonna keep mine on this. On Mac, you won't be able to use it, this kind, unless you guys change it to MP4, which I will show you how to do in the next video, or you guys can just search it up now. It's quite easy, and so start rendering. Yeah, so now we'll just have to wait. It takes pretty long, like at least 10 minutes, but I guess since this is going pretty quick, so I'll come back when it's almost finished. Alright, a few seconds left, and boom. Well, now we're gonna just download it. Let's check out the finish. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment. It will really help me if you guys comment on suggestions and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.